Hey there, my friend. My name is Balaj W. Cardos. I'm a 6A2-5 in Enagic, and today I'm super excited to be talking to you about the Enagic Kangen Water K8 machine. Before I dive into how the machine works and exactly what it does to your water, I want to share a little bit about my story and my background. I actually just celebrated 14 years since my mom first found this water, and I've been drinking it this whole time. It's completely changed my life. And I know that sounds cliche and it's like what everybody says, but it really is true. Before we found this water from Japan, my mom was trying to figure out a solution to my health challenges that I had since I was a little boy. Some of you might relate to having something that's a little bit off with your health. Maybe you don't feel amazing. And that was my life. I had this stomach pain, this gastrointestinal pain. It seemed to be like the weakest link in my body. Every time there was flu season or cold season, I would get the stomach bug. It was always my stomach that would break first. And over the years, it got worse and worse. And when I was in high school, I started getting these attacks, and they would come randomly every few months and literally just take me out. Like I would fall to the ground. It would kind of feel like my guts were getting ripped out. It was very, very painful. And sometimes it would feel like my stomach was growing and growing and growing, but I looked down and it wasn't growing, right? But like the gas was trapped or something like this. And it was really, really bad. We went to the doctor, we went to the hospital, and the doctors always told us that I was healthy. It was very confusing. Like all my tests came back, everything was good. They're like, numbers check out, you're healthy. And I'm like, I know something is wrong. You know, this pain wouldn't be happening if I was actually healthy and nothing was wrong. They couldn't figure it out for years and years and years. And every time I had this attack, it would last for a few days up to a week. And once it went away, I tried to pretend like my life went back to normal, and it would happen again, happen again, happen again. And finally, it was like grade 10 or 11 in high school, and I had enough. I went to go see the specialist. At this point, we had tried everything. We had changed my diet. We'd done the supplements, done all the tests. I've been on IV drips. I stayed in the emergency, so many things. And finally, after 3 specialists, they all told me I should remove my gallbladder. They're like, this is the solution. You got to get out your gallbladder. You have a condition called gall sludge, which is kind of like gallstones, which you might have heard of. But instead of like a couple bigger stones, it was like hundreds of really small ones, kind of like sand. It would get stuck, cause the pain. Eventually it would pass, and then I would be better. So long story short, I basically decided to listen to the professionals, the doctors, and I was like, okay, you guys, you're smarter than me. Got my gallbladder removed. 6 months later, all my symptoms came back, all the pain, all the suffering came back, and it was even worse. But now I was limited to not being able to have like greasy food and alcohol and things like your gallbladder really helps you. So I had to be even more careful. And so my mom got pissed. She's like, this is enough. The medical system is failing us, and they're guessing. They don't have the answers. So she decided to do her own research at this point. Started reading alternative medicine, holistic nutrition, reading books from doctors all over the world. And all of a sudden, there was this thing that came up and popped up for her. And it was that not all water was created equal. All these doctors were saying, the quality of your water matters. It makes a big difference. And so she says, after over 10 years of me dealing with these problems and all the things we tried and everything that we tested, not one single doctor had ever asked us how much water I drink, what kind of water I drink, never. So my mom's like reading these books, and it keeps saying, your body is 70% water. It's 70% of your health. And here we are going, we've been focusing on the 30% for over 10 years. I never even once considered the 70%. So we did some research, and that's how we came across this company. And that was in 2008. Now, another really big piece of my story is that my dad had just passed away 8 months before we found this water from cancer. And it was very difficult. So many people are affected by losing loved ones from cancer. Maybe you, maybe your family. It's not easy to go through that, right? You get very, very angry, like, how come there wasn't a solution? How come there's not a cure, and so forth? And when we discovered that this water 8 months after, we learned how important this product can play into somebody's overall health. And so for me now, being with this company for 14 years as a customer and building the business for the last 9, it's been my mission to now share this with you because I know how massive of a piece of the puzzle it is to your overall health and well-being for yourself, for your family members. And the company, the tagline is change your water, change your life. And that is the most true statement for this company, it really is. So I wanted to share a little bit about that story, and it only took me 2 weeks after my mom first brought the water home to our house that I started to notice the difference. And one of the things my mom would say is, you know, how are you doing today? How are you feeling? And for years and years, I always said, not bad, okay, like nothing positive. And then one day she asked me after drinking the water 2 weeks, and I automatically replied with good. And I was happy, it felt good. And I was like, wait a minute, good. It was very strange for me to say this. And the reason why is because I didn't have pain for the first time in a really long time. And after that, I realized we found something really unique. We found something very special. And 14 years ago, very few people knew about this product. Very few people knew about this company. And even today, it's still new for so many people. And it's become my family's duty and mission to share this product with as many people as we can. We've helped people in over 100 countries now, sold over 175,000 units in my organization, which is quite a bit. You know, it's pretty exciting. But the most important thing about this is, why does this water work, which I want to transition into right now. Here's what the machine looks like. This is Enagic's flagship model that will filter your water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating, alkaline, and antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of water. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filters to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious, and crisp drinking water. Next, the water passes over electronically charged titanium plates, producing Kangen water. It is alkaline, it is full of antioxidants, enabled to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and even, get this, suppress the aging process in the cells of your body. Let me show you a quick demonstration. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. Basically, the worse it is for you. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. So, in this test, a negative number is actually good. So let's test some of the most well-known and highly consumed bottled waters and soft drinks. Let's go over here and start with Dasani and Aquafina, 2 of the most consumed bottled waters. Then let's move on to Powerade. This reads about 400, and it kind of keeps going up and down from there. This is Sprite. We all kind of know that sodas are bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark sodas, they're in the 500s. And now we go on to Kangen water. And it's been sitting out a while, so it's pretty good for, you know, sitting out here for a little bit. And as you can see, that's around a negative 500 or so. Right out of the tap, I get a negative 800 sometimes. What you need to realize is that everything that we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume food and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water that has been microclustered and pH balanced perfectly for cellular absorption into your body. These are just pH drops, like something that you would use to test a pool or anything that you would want to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart here, it is about a 4. And typically soda and sports drinks are between, 3 and 4 pH. And then you've got your Kangen water, and this is actually the 9.5 pH water. But the machine can make 8.5, it can make 9, and 9.5 so that you don't detoxify your body too quickly. Now, onto a fun little trick that I want to show you. Would you like to see it? So let's say that you've been drinking bottled water for a long time and you are like, okay, how long will it take for this to really kick in and help my body? Well, it's instant. Look at how the Kangen water instantly turns this regular acidic tap water highly alkaline. But because sports drinks and sodas are so acidic, it actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the soda, take the Kangen water. Do you see how acidic most of the drinks we all drink every day are? Your machine is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic, acidic waste from within your body, also absorbing nutrients and better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is a great way for you to visualize this. See this Lipton green tea bag? In this test, the tea bags represent the cells inside of your body. This is not some major scientific experiment. It is just a powerful illustration so you can better understand the hydration and detoxification effects of this water. So we will put the tea bag right in there, and I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're just trying to get hydrated. This is really important for athletes, and it's really important for dealing with brain fog. And of course, with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight or even feeling better. Because toxins sit in our cells and you can't get them out with regular water. Now let's put the tea bag into a new cup and pour on some Kangen water. Check that out. We just made tea with cold water instantly. What do some skeptics say? That this test is not fair because the tea bag was already wet. But check this out. Isn't that interesting? This is showing you the superior penetration, the hydration, and the better detoxification this water has within the cells making up your body. You know how when you feel really bloated or when your tummy feels full and sloshy because you've been drinking a lot of water? That's because it's just sitting in your stomach and it's not absorbing into your intestines and tissues of your body. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, because it's restructured and perfectly pH balanced, can actually open up your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. This has such great health effects that we have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya, backing this up. This was the man who created the non-invasive colonoscopy. He's known and respected all over the world, and he actively recommends Kangen water to all of his patients as part of their treatment. We've also been awarded the Gold Seal, the highest certification by the WQA, the Water Quality Association. Kangen water is endorsed by a medical association of over 6,000 other medical doctors, making this the most celebrated and medically endorsed water machine on the entire planet. That's not all this powerful device can do. It has other settings that can make special waters that can help you go green and chemical-free inside of your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7. It's great for cooking, it's great for baby formula. The beauty water setting makes water with a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a really soft, beautiful, or for us men, a handsome appearance. The strong Kangen water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can replace all of your household cleaners. It kills up to 99.9% of all germs and bacteria within 30 seconds. Now, finally, let's look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier. It removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste better, and it makes your produce last longer. You see, pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't wash off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant and can actually remove oils. It is a very powerful cleaner, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it if you choose, and any other type of degreaser for your stove or your household appliances, your kitchen countertop, even your shower enclosure. But here's my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say regular filtered water. Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 pH water. Doing this is actually proven to remove, like I said, 80 to 95% of all the pesticides from your produce. Now, check it out. It looks like we're making tea again. That's just actually nasty pesticides and chemicals coming right from the tomatoes. I know, it's disgusting. My favorite part is that not only does the produce actually taste better, but because it doesn't have that slimy, grit, pesticide taste, the produce actually lasts about a whole week longer too. In addition, when you wash your produce, any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, chlorine is actually being absorbed into the fruits and vegetables. Even if you use bottled water or the filtered water at home, the chemicals are still being put into your produce. But the worst part is that it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce so it's ready to eat. The 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and actually emulsify it and break it down to clean off and pull out all of those pesticides. Imagine that powerful 11.5 water cutting the grease, the grime, the germs inside of your house. Finally, you can say goodbye to a cabinet full of chemicals under your sink. Now that you've seen what this amazing machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest and healthiest water to you, to your family, and to your friends, and to make a global impact on your health, starting with your community. One note on bottled water, it may seem like a convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body and a huge burden on our landfills. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for you, for your family, for your community, and our world. Even if it's a small impact, we invite you to do your part to clean up our world by simply taking better care of yourself, drinking the healthiest water on earth, and inviting other people to do the same. Thanks for watching this demonstration. We look forward to hearing your story about how Kangen water has impacted your life.